Hey everyone, happy Friday. This is James from Route Scout, and I explore areas, cities, properties for sale, rentals around the metro Atlanta area. I am not a real estate agent. I'm just helping you guys out with the information. I give you unbiased, honest feedback and reviews so that you can make an informed decision if you're planning a move or just relocating within the state of Georgia. Just showing you the many beautiful cities and areas around Georgia for your consideration. Now, in these videos, I show 4 properties from an apartment complex up to what we consider to be a luxury home. This was the first property, Oslo, right next to all of the amenities on the main strip in Fairburn, right there within walking distance. So this is one of the highest rated apartment complexes, but there's a lot of other ones to choose from in the area. This is a great place to get an apartment. You're close to downtown, midtown, but just far enough removed to where you get the small town feel. Now, as we're driving to what we consider to be the starter home, I just want to let y'all know that I do offer consulting and boots on the ground services. If you are in need of someone physically here in the state to help you out with anything, if you're looking at properties and you're just not sure if it's really as nice as it looks online, and you need someone to go and take video footage of it, any type of assistance that you may need, I'm glad to help. And also, I am open ears for suggestions of other areas within Georgia to check out for y'all. So if you have any special requests, you can always reach out to me directly. I'm happy to help. Now, I'm just going to let this footage roll, and then when we get closer to the starter home, I'll jump back in. Now, this house right here is actually the cheapest that I've found in any city, and I actually like it more than other homes, even in the low 200s that we found. This is a older bungalow home, likely in the 40s. It's got a screen porch, covered carport. The neighborhood is pretty clean and nice and quiet for the price range. It's not bad at all. If you like that small town, slower paced life, Fairburn may be a great place for you because you're still within close proximity, as I mentioned, to downtown, midtown, and the airport, much closer than if you set up shop in the north side. And as I mentioned in previous videos, the traffic on this side of town is not nearly as congested as the north side. So there are definite benefits to this side of town, and Fairburn has this little old, let's call it an old town area. Not a whole lot going on, but maybe that's part of the appeal for you. I know that it kind of is for me. So as we're driving to what we're referring to as the mid-range house, I want to mention, now this is really interesting actually. If you go back and you watch my Woodstock video, you'll see that the mid-range home in Woodstock was over $600,000, and it was in a tract home community that was pretty congested, constricted, I should say. And over here in Fairburn, the mid-range house is almost half price. It is also so it's very comparable because it's also in a new build community, but the homes in this community are actually spaced out a little bit more than the ones in Woodstock, and these homes actually appear to be a little bit larger. And this home that I'm about to show y'all is only $370,000 compared to over $600,000 for something extremely similar in Woodstock. So as I've mentioned in other videos, if you don't have the South Side on your radar, you might want to get the South Side on your radar, because there is significant savings on this side. Very significant. Now I'm going to go ahead and let this footage roll as we're driving to what we're considering to be the luxury home. And then I'll jump back in. But y'all don't want to miss this one, because this is also extremely interesting. You can also find me on TikTok, Route Scout. There's more condensed versions of these videos. These are the wider lens, more crisp view of the communities, which give you a much better feel for what it actually looks like, which is one of the main reasons why I wanted to do this YouTube channel as well. Also to give you a little bit of a longer format so you can see more of the driving, because it obviously helps give you a better feel for these cities and areas. But if you want a more bite-sized version, also fully narrated, definitely find me on TikTok, Route Scout. My original TikTok is Drive ATL. There's some different content on there as well that you may enjoy. Now, we're coming up to what we're considering the luxury home. And as I mentioned, the mid-range home in Woodstock was over $600,000. This home, this luxury home in Fairburn, is actually considerably less than that mid-range home. You can get this house right here for nearly $100,000 less than the mid-range track home in Woodstock. So you can find some really nice homes in this area. And this community is this is a nice subdivision. It's a lake community. You can find some gems down here, y'all. So don't write off any areas based on stigmas or old information that you've heard. They've actually cleaned up a lot of these areas. There's no direct flight patterns from the airport going over Fairburn. So there's a lot to like about this city. If you have any special requests, if you need assistance with anything, feel free to reach out to me. Have a blessed day, and I'll see y'all on the next one.